good to be back here. And we have got a round of applause for all of the comedians you see up here. They all donate their time to this event, donate their time, donate their talents, and we're thrilled that they all can be here to entertain you. And boy, our first debater is exceedingly entertaining. He's been here many, many years. He's creeped us out for most of them. We'll see what happens today. Your first debater is a multi-generation Michigan man. He was nearly born in Toledo, but his father told his mother to stop being in labor until they could get across the Michigan border. And then his father was murdered shortly thereafter. It says so. I'm telling you, he creeps us out. He can't help it. Please welcome, for Michigan, Darrell Dawson.
Boo me all you want. Pollsters would have a field day in here. Too bad the election's over. A bunch of highly educated, non-college graduates. What's this about donating time? We're not getting paid? A lot of hot women in here. I'm really surprised. I don't think of that when I think of Columbus. A lot of MILFs, a lot of gilfs, a lot of good gilfs. Well done. When I think of Columbus, I think of vape juice and dollar stores, not hot women. Paris of the Midwest, Columbus, Ohio. Good to be here, just kidding. Happy Thanksgiving, Dan. I'm thankful for you, buddy. I'm thankful for you. I'm jealous of your hair. Isn't it beautiful? Never stop smiling, buddy. Never stop smiling. I love that swarty smile. Last time I saw a gap that big, Blake Corum was running through it on the Buckeyes. Dan Snordowl. Great to have you back, I guess. How can we miss you if you'll never leave? I mean, Greg was too shy to tell you himself, but he took me aside. He's like, can you get his honorary Rotarian membership and resolution back? Classic long con you pulled there, Dan. But you look great. Doesn't he look great? He lost 200 pounds. How many? Over the last 3 years, he's lost 200 pounds. Last time Ohio State beat Michigan, Dan was the size of Buckeye Guy's ego. Now look at him. Now look at him. The only conclusion I could come up with is every Michigan win over Ohio State is like a shot of Ozempic for Dan. You know, you're welcome. Oh, ho, ho, Zampic. That was a number 5 smash in 1975. Yeah, I know Pilot sang it, Dan. I know music, too. If Michigan... that one was for you. You know, the great directors do one for me, one for them, you know? If Michigan keeps beating Ohio State, Dan's going to come in here one year looking like you could fax him. You know, he's going to get that skinny. Now, on to the gentleman on my left. Great to have you teammates this year. I don't recognize one of you, but, you know. At Michigan, we don't rebuild, we reload. To my opponents across the aisle, just look at you. You look like a married couple and their daughter who went to a bar and ran into Michigan coach Sharon. He looks like Coach Sharon, Jay Copes. Come on. Where's the flag, Nikki? Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you a man in full. We are 5-5, tied for 10th in the Big Ten, on a 3-game losing streak. Terrible coach, terrible quarterback, and I've never been happier. Because who cares? If that's the price we have to pay for winning a national championship and beating the pants off you guys 3 straight years, 1,092 days straight, but who's counting? Who cares? Look at where we were just a few years ago. Year after year, you turned our ass into a shoe store. We were such roadkill that we lost 8 straight games to you all. Such roadkill that we skipped out of a COVID game because we knew we were going to lose. Such roadkill that RFK Jr. swiped us from the side of the road. Such roadkill. But we are 5-5, and the vibes in Ann Arbor are immaculate. The country's #1 recruit just committed to Michigan yesterday. Please clap. Next week, we're supposed to get the full report on the allegations and punishments from the Connor Stallion saga. But again, who cares? Oh no, I'm so scared. I need my blankie, a possible fine, probation. We may lose a scholarship or two. Oh no, do you know how many scholarships we wasted on terrible players this year anyway? Again, we're tied for 10th in the Big Ten. Nowhere to go but up.
That's the end of the play clock.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I'll get you back on my side. 4 words. Screw big noon kickoff. Thank you.
Darrell Dawson, everybody. Darrell Dawson, let him hear it. After Darrell, my crowd work with Jack doesn't seem so bad, does it? Does it?
Come on.
Tell me more about Indiana, Jack. Let's keep this rolling. You spent like half of your time on me.
Wasn't it fun, everybody, talking about Dan? Thank you.
All right, Nikki, we have our first a scoring opportunity. He was in the red zone, and what happened?
Well, I've been studying scoring this real hard. That was a good start to the game for Darrell. Scores a touchdown, but the extra point is no good. Because he had no extra points at the end.